We also have what's called the successful mindset. And this part is the part that I really want to make sure you have down in your notes, that you have it as something that you're going to hold true to, and we can actually make some implementation on. Because accountability is critical. When we look at successful minds, they will tell you statistically that 50% of the people who run businesses, 50% of the people who are accountable and responsible for leading other people, 50% of them, by choice, will not hold others accountable either at all or when things go off track. So, and again, if you want to, crazy numbers, 50% of people in leadership, by choice, will not hold people accountable. Because they believe accountability is only when you do something wrong. So I have to be the person in the black suit. I got to be the bullwhipper. I got to be the one that's a bad person that comes out and holds them accountable to something. The reality is accountability is your GPS. If this is what your plan calls for and you buy into it, as a leader, our job is to make sure they do their job. That means in a room like this, from here over, you choose not to improve your team by holding them accountable. Yet, if we ask the people who are being held accountable, 72% of them will say, if you did it, we would improve our own performance. We would actually improve. The next piece about successful mindsets that's really, really interesting is that when we look at it, 80% of the people walking in the planet Earth that were in the survey said, 80% said the only time that they're held accountable is when things go wrong, not when things are going right. So in their mind, supervision is when you screw stuff up. Supervision is step number 2 before you get fired. Supervision is, hey, does anyone see the dot on my back? I didn't know I was going to get shot. So how many of us only supervise when they're going off kilter? Now, I think this next number is even worse. What it basically means is this. Your entire staff, your divisions, your team, will have a better understanding of what they're supposed to do and how they're supposed to react to things based on watching your leaders. So on your notes, please write a couple things down. They learn how to act, how to react, how to act, and how to react. Learn how to act, learn how to react. They also learn decision making. When it comes to when things go well and when they don't go well. They learn what accountability is and what ownership is based on how you react to it. And we're going to talk about what that means in a second. But the thing I want you to write down in your notes right there is the team can be only as big as the shadow of its leader. So we have to take a look at how do you react to pressure? How do you react to when you think you have a sale and it goes sideways? How do you react to the fact that you think you have something and then pricing becomes an issue? How do you react to it? Because your team will mirror what you do. This is the epiphany of do not, because right, as a parent, we always say, do what we say, not what we do. Isn't that what parenting usually is? Listen, don't watch what I'm doing. You do what you're supposed to do. Unfortunately. Leadership is not that, nor is parenting. The people below you, if you want to write it down in your notes, the people below you will listen to what you tell them with one ear. One ear. They will watch everything you do with 2 eyes. On your notes, your team will listen to what you tell them with 1 ear. They will watch what you do with 2 eyes. Are you demonstrating what you expect? Are you the to-be model for them? Or are you actually creating the problem?